Here's Bosher to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Left.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And his first pass is incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Flushed out right. Room to run past midfield. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And finally brought down at the 43. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Mahomes now on 1st down. Oh, twisting away. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brooks Reed in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 45 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy! Let's go! 54, south! Hey, let's go! Gun. 20!
On 3rd down, Ryan drops it off for Coleman. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And some space here. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, 61 yards. And the Falcons are in for... Six. Here's Bryant for the extra point. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. Here's Bosher to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Kansas City coming back out onto the field. Earlier we discussed Mahomes and all of his touchdown passes, 41 of them. But just collectively, they had the open week after the loss, and now they get back on the balance beam. They're 10-2 and rolling again.
And they navigate that balance beam like it is the widest highway you've ever seen, don't they? They walk with confidence across it. 40 points against the Raiders. And how about their schedule? 3 of their last 4 at home. And I am circling when the Chargers come to town in Week 15. A Thursday nighter could be for the division title.
Yeah, the other 3 games, Baltimore, Oakland both at home, at Seattle, second last week of the season. And going deep for Hill. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 63 yards. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Butker now to kick this one away. This will be taken very short. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line.
Wait! Hey, south! 12!
Now it's Ryan. Escaping, and he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
12!
And they'll run it here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
Hey, let's go! Got it!
From the gun, it's Ryan. Hard throw, incomplete. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
He sets to fire deep. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. Butker now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now Ryan. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Now, that gets back some of what they needed, but they're still stuck here with a 3rd and 13.
Hey, let's go! 54, south! On! Hey, got it. 12! Left! Space! Ready to go!
From the shotgun, Ryan. He's going to fire one deep left, and that's caught inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
That is caught inside the 5. A really nice gain of 25 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Right. 12. Hey, South.
Now it's Ryan. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Gun. Space. Get up. Let him go.
Again, Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones as the first half is winding down. And now the Falcons are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. Bryant's extra point up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Here's Bosher to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And this one is incomplete. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And how about that return as he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Ware takes the give from Mahomes, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Green, 90. Green, 90. Left.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill from 19 yards away. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And he's got it up and through. Butker now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one. But they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. On third down, Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski, and that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. Now Ryan. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Flush to his right. And Hill with it over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He got 29 yards that time. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions, because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Back now here on EA Sports. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Two runs, 2 one-yard losses. This is 3rd and goal from the 3. And they will take a knee here. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. This to make it a 3-score game late. And the kick by Butker is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tevin Coleman, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Falcons cut into that lead. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. Here's Bosher to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, this is Ware. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And they're going deep for Hill. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 56 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And the lead is up to 18 now. Butker now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And now running right through it. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. On first down, Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep. They've got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And that one results in 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
39. Gun. Here we go.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
He's going to let it fly. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
11. 54, South.
3rd and 2, now Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Ryan now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Tevin Coleman with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Falcons get a bit closer. And he's able to put it through. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And they take a knee. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to air one out. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Now a desperation throw deep down. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Tuesday.
Now Ryan on 1st down. Blitz coming and down he goes.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long 3rd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Here's Ryan to throw. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Ryan now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. Bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. But the Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep possession. The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.